January 30th, 2026. And these folks out here are really trying to convince me that I'm ugly and that I'm a slut or a hoe because of the way my last name is spelled and because I'm homeless. And today I was reflecting on that just like internally because like I don't understand how like their logic works. I think that's, and I don't want to understand it because if I understand it, that means that I can relate to them, and I can't relate to them um, because I wouldn't do the things that they've done to me to anyone. And it's weird how people will literally deflect certain things. And I was thinking about it because somebody said something. I don't know. Most of the time, I have my headphones in, but like even now, I have earbuds in. But people just can't tell. And um, I'm having a hard time with my train of thought right now, but because there's so many thoughts I'm thinking that I'm trying to process, and it's a lot at once. But what was I thinking? Oh, so um, I forgot what I was just saying. Oh, people deflecting. So um, like I know that I'm like pretty as fuck, and I know that I'm like one of those people that people want to be. And I'm not saying it to be conceited, though I can be. I'm saying it because it's a fact. Like I'm really pretty. I'm so pretty that people think that like I'm easy, and I think that scares people because I do have boundaries and morals and things like that. Um, so it's interesting to grow up and find out that when you respect yourself, people will disrespect you to an extreme because they think that you're going to end up disrespecting yourself. But for me, that's not true. And I've realized that whatever interpretation or perception that people have of me, it doesn't make it true. It makes it their personal opinion that has nothing to do with me. And it's weird because it's like they believe whatever they say is true, and it doesn't make it a fact. It's like a rhetoric. I think I'm using that too much, but it's rhetoric. And um, it's just odd to me. It just doesn't make sense. It will never make sense to me. And the day that I never have to see these people again, like, I'm going to be so excited because, like, I have two stories for today. So I was on the bus and some lazy ass nigga got out of his wheelchair. Like, he was at the bus stop, got out of his wheelchair, asked a woman to move who had crutches and a boot on. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And she got up and moved. And I was like, she is injured. He's like, so am I. Mind you, he's standing up on the bus and his wheelchair is still at the bus stop. I was like, this lazy ass nigga. Like, that's what I was thinking. I didn't say it, but that's what I was thinking. Because how dare you ask a woman to move and you can like visibly walk. I was just like this, and then he was like, we were like face to face, but I could tell he wasn't about that because I was like, I'm really gonna lay his ass out if he like it's just in the blink of an eye, but I don't want to have to. And so I was just like, that is crazy. And then the whole time he was bitching. I have never, I mean, I heard songs about how guys, act like that and stuff, but to see it in person now, I'm like, what has happened to the world? But that's just one example. And then he started, I don't know what he was saying, because mind you, I always have earbuds in, but he was saying something. And it literally made me sick. Like, these niggas make me sick. And niggas can go with any gender, any ethnicity. I don't care. You just use it like that. I should stop using it, but it's better than, I could say worse. Um, but to see that today, it was just weird. I was like, he's so lazy. Like, the wheelchair was one of those nice ones. Like, he just doesn't want to walk. Like, he just wants to sit and roll around, which is, it like takes away the, what is it called? I forgot, but it takes away the meaning of like being disabled, because maybe he's mentally disabled because he's a bitch ass nigga, but like physically he was fine. And he asked someone else to move. Like, I was baffled. I was like, this is fucking, it was crazy. I just couldn't believe it. And he's just talking shit just the whole time on the butt. Like he had nothing better to do. Like, it was just like I couldn't believe it. I was like, what a disgrace. What a waste of sperm. What a waste of an egg. Like, seriously. That's what I was just thinking, that because I was just like, I could not believe, I've never seen someone so lazy. And that shit makes me sick. Just seeing someone so lazy. But anyway, so I was on my way to a library that I hadn't been to, actually. And it had an indoor garden. I was like, this is so cool. And the plants were real, which was cool. But then I was minding my own business all day, as I do. And then I was like, this security guard was like tapping me, and I could hear him, but I couldn't wake up. And I ate this stuff from this Safeway that made me pass out. Like, it had something in it that made me pass out. And I drank this water from Sound Behavioral Health in Northgate. I think it made me pass out. That's why I drank it and ate it during the day, because I was like, let me see what this shit gonna do to me. If it's gonna make me go to sleep, I might as well sleep during the day, right? And so, because they just keep drugging me like I'm a fucking like lab rat or some shit, which is weird as fuck. And it's this group of like people that I don't know what's wrong with them, but damn, it's just, anyway, moving forward. I ate it, and I ended up going to sleep watching a movie on YouTube. And then I woke up and my laptop was like on the ground. Like, it was like the shit just like felt like someone smacked it. Like, it was like, and there were no cameras in the library. But then they asked me to move my chair back. Like, it was like they were trying to isolate me again, which was weird, just so they can do whatever they feel entitled to do. And I was just like, I woke up kind of like shocked, like, wait a second, because a lot had changed. And I was like, wait a second. I passed out for like 4 hours. Some guy that was sitting behind me is now sitting next to me. I remember moving the chair back from the window, but like, certain shit was just weird. It was all bad. And I was like, I don't know. It was just weird. And then the security guard kept tapping me. And when he touched, because like I have this bag on for a reason in the front, and he like tapped a little too hard right here, and it touched my chest. And so I hit his hand back, and I guess he wasn't expecting me to throw hands, because I don't know why, but like, you don't just keep doing that type of shit to people. Like, there's so many different avenues to communicate with people. And I think people are so narrow-minded nowadays that they think their way is the only right way. And it was just interesting, because then when I responded to him tapping basically my boob, like my side boob, he took a picture of me as if I harassed him. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I was so confused. But to take a picture of me as if I initiated the harassment was just crazy. And I was just like, I called the cops because I didn't know what else to do. I was like, this shit is weird. Like, if I'm going to wake up a stranger, I would probably do it in multiple ways and not continually do things just to annoy someone. It's like rage baiting and then not expecting someone to respond, which was odd. Because I could have done worse. I really could have done worse. And that's the part I don't think he understood. So like calling the cops, I was protecting both of us. You know what I mean? And it was just weird because like, how you gonna take my picture? And then people keep taking my picture. Like, I was sitting here earlier and someone decided to take my picture, and I was like, while I was drinking something out of a straw, like, these people are sick. These people are sick. Like, seriously, sick. And it was just something, like, those are just the two stories for today. Luckily, I can remember it, but like, it's just weird. Like, I really have stalkers. And they're the group of stalkers, these group of domestic terrorists, are like committed to trying to make me believe that I'm crazy when I'm so self-aware that I'm like looking at them with like a mirror, you know, like a mirror in front of me, like, you sure it's me? But it's just like, it's scary, actually. Um, it kind of reminds me of like that movie with Octavia Spencer in it, Ma. That's my exes. They're starting to look like Octavia Spencer's character to me. Um, that shit is scary. And then the one Scooby-Doo where I forgot the actor's name, but his face comes off and then it's like a robot and it's like and then the little dog is in the chest part, Scrappy Doo. These motherfuckers are like unbelievably insane, like sociopathic. Seriously. And that's all.